bastards loving the Big Show podcast? Get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. Or raw dog it 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
End of the week.
Hi, how are you?
Keezy's full of energy today, though, aren't you, mate? You're excited that you're going away.
Fucking fizzed up.
You're out there commentating a rugby final from 2004 or some shit.
That's right, Bay of Plenty,
Absolutely fucking into it.
Well, it's because it was the only year the Bay of Plenty won the Ranfurly Shield. And I remember going to like the last 6 games at home of their season and having like banners and stuff.
Right.
And that was the last time I was like proper into, like a proper, you know?
Yeah. But mostly into the fact that you're going to Sydney. Because any other day of the week, you could give a fuck about that playing on there.
No, I would have.
Oh, no, I don't think
Mike,
you would have. Not the way
seriously.
that you were. You were absolutely into it.
No, because what happened there, and this is not like a I'm going on holiday thing, is I haven't seen Wayne Ormond, captain of the Bay of Plenty Steamers, in 15 years. I haven't even thought about him.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden he's on the tally.
You're tearing up out there,
And I'm like,
man.
holy shit, Wayne Ormond. Oh my God, Adrian Cashmore.
Well, to be fair, you couldn't
Couldn't remember his name. That's right. I remember the number 8.
I didn't even remember that he played for Bay of
Cashmore.
Plenty.
Yeah, totally. And I remember one time I was at the gym down in the Red Square there in Tauranga, and I was on the leg press, and this most like ripped ass hot dude came over.
How old were you at this point?
How long are you fellas going to be? Like 15?
Sure.
I just started at the gym.
Right.
And this
I
fella,
started when I was 26.
yeah. This fella came up who was ripped and he's like, "Are you fellas going to be much longer on that?" And we turned around and we were like, "No, you can have it." And it was Adrian,
yours, man.
Adrian Cashmore wearing the tightest thing that you've ever seen, looking like an Adonis of a man.
It wasn't a stringlet by any
It
chance,
wasn't a
was
stringlet. It was just a good, like, I reckon, club issue training singlet.
I just saw a UFC fighter at the gym.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Big motherfucker he is.
Heavyweight?
Oh, I think he's light.
Oh, wow, okay.
But geez, it's so funny, isn't it? Because you just think, everybody down there, including me, exercising to try and look good, and this guy just fucking clean your clock in half a second. He's like 22 or some shit, 23.
It wasn't-
And he just punch your fucking head off your shoulders. It must be such a great feeling to know that you can do that.
Yeah, I imagine.
That you've got,
yes.
that if something happens, you've got a 99.9% chance
That
of not
you're
being the
sweet.
guy on the floor.
Yes.
But I was also thinking about him, how tough it would be, because I just wouldn't go out if I was him.
Like, 'cause people would
Just
pick
be a
fights.
target. Yeah, you'd have to have an early wrap. You'd have to knock it on the head at about 10 o'clock, I reckon.
And by knock it on the head, you mean go home, not knock someone's head in.
Yeah, that.
Well, because I went to...
It'd be so annoying. There'd be so many people trying to fucking prove themselves.
Well, that's the funny thing is when you do kickboxing. I think I've talked about it on this before. When I was like studying, there was a Muay Thai gym around the corner from our hall, so we were like, "Stuff it. There's nothing going on in Christchurch post earthquake. Should we just start doing Muay Thai?" There's like 4 of us.
That's sick.
Did it for like 6 months, and the guys there, the ones learning how to do it, would intentionally go to town looking for fights. And they've just and like honestly, it was the most toxic bullshit ever.
Just the worst kind of person.
Yeah, and then you get to a point where you're so good at it that you're actually looking for ways to not fight people because, you know, you've mastered it. You've clocked it. You don't have to prove yourself.
It's so true.
Man, you guys are...
I just ran my yap for 2 minutes.
What? No, Pug-San he's
Pugs has
done
got
nothing.
to be fair.
Well,
Pugs, I came and I said,
so we've talked about the Ranfurly Shield and we've talked about kicking people's heads in.
Yeah.
2 of my favourite.
No, but come on.
You've got opinions about them, but I walked in and I said, excited about the weekend, Pugs, ready to go for the weekend, man? You're like,
What's
yeah,
wrong?
you know what? You're right, man.
Yeah,
Maybe I need
so
to
you're a
take
little
my
bit
shit
down in
up
the
a little
dumps.
bit. No, I don't know, man.
I noticed, man.
I think
you
I had my
got
coffee
to
too
get
late.
a bit of elegance in you, brother.
A little bit of elegance. Hey, easy.
Hey,
eyes to the front.
eyes to the front.
No, look, $350 bill for the mechanics. And just a steady Friday. I had my coffee a little bit too late, so I'm catching up. And I haven't got a throbber sorted, so it's a real.
It's a tough
one
one
of those.
today.
Yeah,
Well, I love it. I love the
so
theme.
good. I love the challenge.
Well, yeah, it's like, if we're going to do themes, they should be fucking stupid like that. And then we just have to. Although the problem then is, how do you find? But you just got to. It's got to be like. You've just got to really let. You got to show a bit of leeway.
You got to make the connections yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I did have one, and I think I've got a little bit too liberal with the connection to
Right.
the thing.
Well, it can be your backup.
I think it will be my backup, and I've got another one that is just not as good of a song, but
Yeah.
it connects to the theme more. So that's the kind of predicament that I'm in.
The weird thing was, when you said the theme, I was like, fuck off, Mogi. That's so stupid.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Then less than a minute later, I had a throbber in mind.
Right.
I had a throbber in my mind.
Huge throbber on the brain.
And then that's not even the one that I've decided to use. That's actually my
How
backup.
about that? That's his backup.
That's my
Holy
backup.
shit.
So,
track.
right, so tell Pugs, and then he'll make
Pugs.
that his.
no, I'm
his
not.
main
I don't
one.
want to know. I don't want to do a hoodie, Jay.
What are you
I'll do it
assholes doing
myself.
for the weekend? What do you got on, Pug-San?
What have I got on? Tonight I'm going to my good friend's house for dinner because I haven't caught up with them in ages. We were going to go out for dinner, but they have 2 dogs.
Are they the
and so
Remuera folk?
They certainly are, and so they don't want to sort out a dog sitter.
See
so
what I'm
we'll just
saying,
go hang
man?
out with them.
Fucking dog.
Yeah, one of those. And then
What happened to your cat?
He's gone all right. I thought he was. I heard that he might be on the way out, maybe a week ago or so. So went and said my goodbyes to him, and then turns out he was just constipated.
Gone with
man.
the. It never came with you.
Never
that cat.
came with me
Righto.
in the end.
Oh yeah.
And you know, very grateful for that. And then tomorrow, what am I doing tomorrow? I've got to clean my car because I've got a guy coming to view my car, which is why I had it getting a service today, hence the mechanics bill.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, I'm going to Rangitoto.
you
I'm
climbing?
going to take the ferry out to Rangitoto, go for a little wander there, and then a gig Sunday night.
Who's playing?
Lime Cordial.
Oh yeah.
From Aussie.
Nice.
Yeah, town hall there. So that'll be fun.
Bloody beautiful.
Yeah. How about yourself, man?
Not much. Admin. A lot of admin. Oh, though, a mate from Wellington's going to be up.
Hey.
He's interviewing for a job, and so I'm going to catch up with him tomorrow, Arvo. My sister-in-law's coming up, and she's bringing heaps of our shit up from Wellington.
Is this a sister-in-law that we know?
Cousin.
It wasn't a sister-in-law. That was a cousin. No,
Where was that?
That's your
At
cousin
your pool,
from
at your
Waiheke.
pool party. I'm thinking
Pool party.
Yeah.
Oh, was she there? She listens to this, and I remember distinctly you being there earlier, and it was great.
She's the star of the show.
She was she?
Yeah.
Okay. And no, it's a sister-in-law, so she works in film, and she's coming up to pick some stuff up or drop some stuff off for a movie that she's working on. But so she's also bringing furniture for us. So yeah, that'll be good. Getting all our shit up from Wellington, and most of it will go in the bin. But it's good to bring it up here, eh?
It's great.
And then some admin.
I've accidentally done a similar thing to what I did when I flew to Bali and I was in business class and Lucy was in economy.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
You've actually accidentally done something again that you did deliberately before.
No, it was supposed to work out that she'd be sitting next to me, but
But if she didn't tough shit
But
because
it
you'd
didn't
be up
matter.
front.
And
no, because she chose the amount we were bidding for her seat, and I wanted to bid more, and she's like, "No, that should be enough," and then
Right.
she didn't get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whereas if it was me, I would have just,
On this occasion, would you, since you've had it before, would you not upgrade her this time and you
Oh,
take
it's not the same situation, and yes, that is what's going to happen. No, we were booking tickets to Sydney, and we booked a ticket, and then went to, and it was like, oh, it's what? Let's just say it was $200 each per person, and then I went, okay, we'll change that from one person to two, and it went up to like $350 each,
Yeah.
and so I was like, hang on.
Hold up.
So I'll book mine. Obviously, it was at the threshold where they upped the prices. So I booked one ticket for $200, which was me, and then the second ticket we booked for $350,
Right.
rather than two for $350.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
However, mine, because I'm kuru and stuff, I get the works upgrade or some shit for free. And so I've got a meal, and Lucy gets a small packet of chips,
Nice.
but she's sitting next to me. So
But
gonna,
she could also upgrade for an extra $40 or something.
yeah, she could, but we're coming out of the kuru lounge anyway, so it's like,
true. You'll be full
we'll
to
be
the brim.
full.
Stock up
Yeah,
before you
yeah,
get
So
on the
but it's
plane.
just another one of those situations where old Keezy's got a meal and his wife doesn't.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm starting to
But
build a
you'd share
reputation.
that anyway, wouldn't you?
100%.
Yeah.
Well, not 100%. 50%.
50%.
70-30. 70-30. She can have like the fruit.
Yeah.
And I was the
Shit ass
meat.
fruit salad.
I haven't been to Sydney. Have you guys been to Sydney?
I have.
I lived in Sydney, as you know.
All right. What's like a I have to go. I'm watching a concert inside the Sydney Opera House on Saturday night, which is pretty cool.
I feel like
Who's
that's a
that?
good start.
The Electric Fields with the orchestra. I don't know, it's like an electric duo.
Yeah.
Award-winning, and then with an orchestra.
Yeah.
And we're literally just going because it's on at the Opera House while we're
Sure.
there. Other than that, I'm not sure.
There's great little bars right there.
Right by there.
outside the Sydney Opera House.
Okay.
All outside, all with great views of the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House.
Yeah.
Spend some time there.
Yeah, okay. I think we're there 4 days.
Yeah, well, your mates will have a better idea than me. Yeah. I mean, you got to do all the traditional shit, don't you? You got to do the Coogee Bondi walk
Yes.
around the coast.
Is that 3 hours or so?
About that, yeah.
Okay, that's what
That's
we
a
do.
ripper.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, that's a bloody
Didn't know
goodie.
about
Get out early is what I'd tell you, because it'll be 32 degrees, I'd imagine, at this time of year, probably hotter. Hot as shit. And it's hot from about 4 a.m. So if you get out there about 2 a.m.,
Well, probably
you won't get
one.
many photos.
Probably one, though, for that 3 hour walk.
Yeah, and then take into account the difference in time. So
Do you have to walk back?
No. You get there and then you have a few beers. In fact, I think that the bar... Oh, no, if you can get along to Icebergs, which is the Bondi Surf Lifesaving Club, and have a beer there.
On the water, that sounds
It's on
great.
the water. It's bloody good. They've got a pool right on the water.
Oh.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'll be your reward.
And then you taxi back or something.
Yeah, Uber back.
Yeah, okay.
Which is, there's a lot of... Although public transport's good.
Yeah, we're going to train around everywhere. I'm looking forward to that. It's
Do you
going to
know
be
what
great.
the weather's doing, man?
Like sunny, cloudy, sunny, and then cloudy again.
Oh, yes.
So it's pretty chill. I think I saw it's only a high of like 26 or something.
26, 22, 22.
Yeah, so that's sweet
Yeah,
as.
that's right.
Good as gold. Hey, thanks for listening, everyone. Don't forget, the Hauraki Big Show's on 4 till 7 every weekday, and the Hauraki J will be back on Monday, and then I'll be back on the Wednesday there. It's going to be great.
Oh, it's going to be so
So good. Thanks, Pug-San, man.